Principle number 6 states a real truth about human nature. We focus on what works, and it releases our creative energy. We focus on what's wrong, and people get depressed and disengage. I learned this many years ago from a cherished colleague, Marvin Weisbord, who in his consulting work on creating productive workplaces and his wonderful work on bringing future search from Australia, from England to the United States and then to the world. He said, I used to go into organizations or communities and I used to ask, what's wrong here and how can we fix it? Of course, that question is what we all ask, and we do it in order to seem responsible and open. We want to know what's wrong so we can fix it. But if you've been in those meetings, which I'm sure you have, you realize that those meetings are very depressing. We get overwhelmed by the number of things that need to be fixed, and our energy is just on the floor by the end of these meetings. Well, Weisbord realized, as he said, that the question isn't what's wrong and how can we fix it, that the right question was, what's possible here and who cares? When we ask those questions, what we're actually releasing or inspiring is human creativity, that can-do attitude, that, okay, let's get on with it. But we do that by inspiring our creativity. This is a very hard principle to enact, in my experience. We're brought up to be analytic, we're brought up to complain, we're brought up to worry, and we think that we just need to focus on what's wrong. But what I've also discovered is that once we focus on what's right, what's possible, what we can do, even though it seems fanciful at the time, that when we focus on that, all the things that are wrong actually get fixed. But we don't energize ourselves by focusing on those negative questions, only on what's possible and who cares. And then, of course, the who cares leads us into bringing in the right people who really do have a stake in the issue.